Hey, what's poppin', everybody? Let's recap yesterday because it was a very interesting one. We made our money back. That's about all I can say about it. Had a 0-1-2 day yesterday. Very interesting stuff. I think there's like 10 games or something yesterday, which means 22 or 20 starting pitchers through. And of the 20 starting pitchers, I would choose the one guy that would warm up and then something was going on with his throwing arm, his elbow or something like that. And he didn't even end up playing. So Shane didn't even end up playing yesterday, so he pushed for us. And then, of course, Spencer Watkins got 2 3.0 strikeouts, so he ended up pushing for us. Andrew Heaney did end up going over yesterday. I think he got to 8 strikeouts, so ended up working out in our favor anyway. So we got our money back from that bet yesterday, so let's hop right into it today. Real quick, if you guys are new to Underdog Fantasy, make sure that you there's a link down in the description I have that automatically takes you to the App Store where you can download Underdog Fantasy. Also throws in my TAKEMYSHOT code when you guys sign up for that. So when you make your first deposit, it helps me out big time, as well as it gives you a 100% deposit match up to $100. So if you throw in $20, for example, you'll get actually $40, and they'll give you another $20 free just to bet on for funsies, a little risk-free bets for fun. And so that is always nice as well to get those risk-free bets. Also helps me out, like I said, big time if you guys use my code TAKEMYSHOT. Because all my picks every single day are always going to be Underdog Fantasy picks. I think it's the best player prop betting app out there. With that being said, now let's get to today's picks. All right, let's hop into our lock of the day. Man, I'm telling you guys right now, I loved all 3 of my picks today. Not very often do you find me go over on all 3 of my pitchers and my strikeouts, but I ended up doing that today. There's 3 picks today that I just really loved. Could not decide on the lock of the day. So I just, closed my eyes and kind of picked one. I'm going to go with Joe Ryan from the Minnesota Twins over 5.5 strikeouts today versus Boston. Last time he matched up against this team, he did end up throwing 7 strikeouts in that game. And we just talked about it the other day who was it? I'm actually going to go back and look because it's going to bother me if I don't say it. When we went back and we took on Corey Kluber, when Corey Kluber took on the this Boston team, he ended up coming up 1 strikeout short, but we talked about how much starting pitchers have been getting strikeouts like crazy versus this Boston team, and Joe Ryan did end up getting over in the strikeouts last time with that 7 strikeouts. Also, he is red hot right now. He has hit 6 of his last 7 overs and hit 3 straight. The only game he didn't throw his over against, I believe it was against the Yankees, so obviously a team that's not very strikeout prone. So Joe Ryan, who's been red hot, we're going to continue to rod his red hot hand. Was able to get it last time, so give me Joe Ryan over 5.5 strikeouts today. All right, yesterday we tried to go with the starting pitcher yesterday for the Rays. Today we're going to do it again. We're going to go Drew Rousman over 4.5 strikeouts, not counting yesterday, because obviously yesterday a relief pitcher came in and he started the game. The last 5 starting pitchers versus this Marlins team are averaging 8.25 strikeouts a game. So obviously Drew Rousman is a guy that's not crazy strikeout prone, but a guy that can definitely get this. He has actually gone over this 4.5 strikeout number or line 3 straight games. So I'm liking him to continue to stay hot versus this Miami Marlins team. Yesterday, I think the backup or the relief pitcher that did throw yesterday, I believe he came in and he threw 3 strikeouts. I'm going to double check right now. Give me just a second. Oh, he played 3 innings. My bad. Okay, my bad. He played 3 innings and was able to just get 1 strikeout. But again, that was a relief pitcher that came in and threw. I like the chances for Drew Rousman to continue to stay hot. He's hit this again 3 straight times. So give me Drew Rousman over 4.5 strikeouts. And you could probably guess this last play. I saved it for last. It's essentially like taking Rudy Gobert versus the Charlotte Hornets, taking Rudy's rebounds. And it's essentially like taking, I don't know, Patrick Mahomes versus the Ravens defense last year. It's a layup. Give us Garrett Cole over 8.5 strikeouts. If this doesn't hit, I don't even know what to say. Part of me wanted to completely stay away from it because, this should absolutely hit. But I know deep down probably something is going to go wrong and it's not going to hit. It's a match made in heaven. It's the league's leading strikeout pitcher versus the most struck out team in the league, and the Angels. In 27 games this year, Garrett Cole has thrown 200 strikeouts for a 7.4 average on the year. And then, of course, the Angels are sitting at the most struck out team in the league, average of a 9.68 average. I also kind of took into account, this might be getting a little bit too analytical with it, but Garrett Cole, every time he's thrown his last pitch of the month, so his last starting pitch of the month, he's averaging 8.25 strikeouts a game in that last starting game of the month. So he statistically throws pretty well in the last throw of the month. That might be getting too analytical with it, but I just wanted to go ahead and look at that. The highest rated strikeout team that he has taken on this year was Cincinnati, who sits as the 4th most strikeout team right now. And he crushed them for 11 strikeouts. So that's the highest strikeout team he's taken on this year. He really hasn't taken on that many of the really high strikeout teams this year. But he got them for 11. So there's no reason to think why he can't get like 11 today versus the Angels. He absolutely should. I don't even, part of me, again, doesn't even want to mess with this line because I have a feeling something's going to go wrong. But give me Garrett Cole over 8.5 strikeouts today. One more line I did kind of want to throw in there is Marco Gonzalez. I'll throw it up here just real quick. The Seattle Mariners pitcher. His pitch count is at 90.5. He just came off an over 100 pitching game, a 100 pitch count game. He never backs up, only one time. And I think he started like 16 games or something this year. Only one time in 16 of those games has he had back-to-back super high pitch games. So every time he throws for 100, he normally backs it up with only about 80 or so. So Marco Gonzalez under his pitch count is another line I'm willing to throw out there today. All right, guys. That being said, let's go ahead and put up our 3-slip today. Hopefully, we cannot get any pushes. None of our lines are 0.0, so we shouldn't have any pushes. Either we hit or we miss today. Give me Joe Ryan, the lock of the day, over 5.5 strikeouts. Give me Drew Rousman over 4.5 strikeouts. And give me Garrett Cole for the match made in heaven today, over 8.5 strikeouts as our perfect 3-slip today. All right, guys. That being said, it's going to wrap up today's video. Like I said, everything has mostly gone as it's supposed to be planned in my personal life. So we are back to daily videos as of yesterday, and today we are going to finally get on track as daily videos. We'll continue the summer out with these MLB games until the NFL and NBA start. We're pretty comfortable now with the MLB. I think I've improved tremendously since my first MLB bet to now. So I'm going to continue to ride them. It's kind of fun sometimes a little bit to watch the strikeouts and watch baseball for sure, but with that being said, guys, I will catch you tomorrow. Peace.